Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. As you can see, I finally managed to crawl out of my pit and wandered downstairs, but mainly only because of the Amazon man and my dog wanting to go out for a wee in the garden. If it wasn't for Amazon and the dog, I'd be asleep. Hey ho, that's life. I did find a story here which I think may be of interest, and it's in the Herald. So you may not have seen it if it's because it's behind the old paywall and that. And that is that migration in Scotland has doubled over the last decade, and it's just a huge number. There's 12,500 people a year coming into Scotland at the moment. You might think, oh, that's good, that'll help, because after all, the SNP keep saying they want more and more immigrants. Yes, maybe they do want more and more immigrants, but how is it helping? Because Scotland currently has over or close to around 100,000 unemployed people. And there are at least 50,000 homeless people. Scotland is currently undergoing a massive homelessness problem. There aren't enough homes, and nobody's building them because of the various rules put in place by the SNP. Now, of course, under Humza Yousaf, he said that they should welcome more and more people from more and more immigrants. He says, and he particularly was thinking of people who were just like him, for obvious reasons. But does Scotland have the space for them? Does it have the resources for them? Does it have the doctors, the schools? And the answer is quite simply no. Scotland doesn't need more immigrants. Scotland needs fewer, and indeed could do with reducing numbers generally across the board, because there's nobody building the resources needed for an increasing population. Either you increase the resources or you decrease the numbers. It is that stark. Otherwise, you're going to end up with 40 children in a classroom and waiting lists in the NHS running to years, and nobody wants that. Oh, wait, you've already got there. How much worse can it possibly get with another 12,500 people a year coming into Scotland? If you average one home for every four, that's 3,000 homes just for immigrants. No, isn't going to work, is it? Scotland last year built fewer than 20,000 houses. It's appallingly bad. There is just no way. How can a country as bereft of resources as Scotland, with a government that refuses to invest in these things, that creates policies designed to stop investment? We saw just a week and a half ago how with one single policy, £4.5 billion of housing investment walked away. 30,000 houses disappeared in a single policy decision by John Swinney. And still they want ever-increasing numbers to come to Scotland. It's almost as though they want to destroy Scotland on purpose. They want it to become a shithole. People keep voting them in. Still, 2026, you can vote them out. You can have your say. You can change the future. And you must. Thanks for listening. Take care. Goodbye.